Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages, you already know what it is. It's your boy Ches, the Hitman Styles, and I am here on this video to talk about what went down last night on Monday Night Raw. I apologize for being a day late. I know it's Tuesday, and tonight is Tuesday night SmackDown Live. But not only that, remember, immediately following SmackDown on Facebook Watch is the debut of the Mixed Match Challenge. I cannot wait to see that. And tonight's contest will be Finn Balor teaming up with Sasha Banks, going up against SmackDown's Natalya and the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. But anyway, guys, for those of y'all who saw Monday Night Raw last night, let me talk to ya and tell you what I think about it. Monday Night Raw was a special Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday edition, celebrating the life of the icon himself, Martin Luther King Jr. And you know what? Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if sometime in the near future, they would have inducted Martin Luther King Jr. in the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, if they find a representative or a family member of Dr. King, yeah, put that man in the WWE Hall of Fame, please. So let's go on to what went down Monday Night Raw last night. It began with the monster among men, Braun Strowman, telling us a story of how a machine and a beast met a monster among men at the Royal Rumble. And excuse me for a second, guys, I'm a little thirsty real quick. How a machine and a beast met a monster among men at the Royal Rumble, and the monster among men overstood both of them as a new Universal Champion. And then that's when Braun Strowman paused for a second, licking his chops, about to continue his short little story until the Raw general manager came out, and Kurt Angle delivered some very bad news to Braun Strowman due to Braun Strowman's actions and how he pulled down that heavy-set truss equipment down on both Lesnar and Kane at the same time. He also reminded Strowman that he could have endangered other employees or other officials back there, which is true. And I understand where Kurt Angle was coming from. And like Braun Strowman told Kurt Angle, he could have did a lot worse, and hey, you let me do my job and you do yours. And that was the point. I mean, Kurt Angle was in charge. I mean, he was doing his job, so Kurt Angle had no other choice but to tell the two words that no superstar doesn't want to hear, whether you're a male or female. Kurt Angle looked at Braun Strowman's eyes and said, "Strowman, you're fired." Then he dropped the mic and walked away. Braun Strowman licking his chops like this, like okay, really? He wants to go ahead and fire me? Okay. So Braun Strowman bypassing security. Security didn't want to mess with Strowman and be like, okay, yeah, you want to fire me? You want to go ahead and fire me? Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. So Braun Strowman was going backstage, right, and security was escorting him out. The first match that kicked off Monday Night Raw was a tightest brand worldwide, Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil going up against the Bar. Now the Bar, may I remind you guys, they lost against Titus Brand Worldwide when Apollo Crews did a moonsault dodging the bro kick, taking out Cesaro, and that's when Titus O'Neil came up behind Sheamus and got for the 1-2-3. Now the Bar was looking to get payback. Now the match was pretty standard. It lasted a good 8 minutes, and during the match, it looked like deja vu was going to repeat itself. You know, Sheamus went for a bro kick. Apollo Crews went for his moonsault again, but hey, Cesaro and Sheamus, they remember what happened last time. Cesaro was ready, took down Apollo Crews, and Sheamus looked behind and okey doke Titus O'Neil. And the match went on, and it looked like the Bar was getting ready to get redemption when Sheamus picked up Apollo Crews, about to go for a white noise, and Cesaro was up in the middle turnbuckle. Then you hear Jason Jordan's music, right? You hear his music, and of course that was going to be a distraction, and the distraction worked. It worked obviously. Apollo Crews roaring up Sheamus for the 1, 2, 3. So Titus Brown Worldwide getting 2 victories over the Bar, and during the midst of celebration, Seth Rollins coming out telling Jason Jordan, "Hey man, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?" And Jason Jordan, I mean, I could raise lips saying, "What, man? Well, I was watching the match. Well, I was watching the match, man." But nah, Jason Jordan is once again breaking Seth Rollins' rules, saying, "If you stick yourself out there, then you're pretty much involving me." So Jason Jordan, being hard headed as he is, not listening to Seth Rollins' rules. Now during that match, going on to Braun Strowman once again. Now right there, right where Braun Strowman was about to exit the arena, security wasn't touching Braun Strowman. There was escorting him out until one of the security guards puts his hands on Braun Strowman. But before that, Braun Strowman looked over his shoulder saying, "Okay, you guys want to touch me?" And the moment the security guard touched Braun Strowman's shoulder saying, "You need to leave," the moment he touched his shoulder, Braun Strowman went off. That was a big mistake. Braun Strowman saying, "Oh, okay, you guys want to put your hands on me? I'll put my hands on y'all." Wiping through security and telling security, "I'm not finished. I'm not finished until everyone gets these hands." So Braun Strowman, during the whole hour of Monday Night Raw, went through a rampage. He went through a freaking rampage like it's nobody's business. Yeah, he even went to Kurt Angle's office. He went to Kurt Angle's office, kicking down the door, tearing apart his office. And then when Monday Night Raw came back, you see some superstars at the catering section, enjoying meals or food or whatever. Then comes one employee saying, "Guys, Strowman is heading this way. He is heading this way." And yo, Strowman arrived there quick, flipping over tables, choke slamming Curtis actually through the table, and yo, hey. And then the only person who was left standing was his bakery boy holding a big chocolate cake, and Strowman went up to him, and I was like, come on, nah, Strowman, nah, he's a bakery boy, man, leave him alone, man. I mean, come on, man, just take a piece of cake, and leave it alone, man. Strowman, he took the biggest piece of cake, ate it, and he spared the bakery boy. So that teaches all of us here in the WWE universe that Braun Strowman does have a heart and he has a sweet tooth. So yeah, guys, in case you see Braun Strowman wreaking havoc, yeah, just have yourself a big old piece of chocolate cake and have a slice cut up so that way Braun Strowman can take the whole piece, gulp it in his mouth, and walk away from you. But yo, that bakery boy looked like he was frozen in time. I mean, he stood completely still like a statue. And then go on to match number 2. It was Enzo Amore and what do you call it? Johnny Abs going up against Cedric Alexander. Now Enzo Amore, I'm gonna go talk about saying, "How you doing?" I'll tell you this, I'm doing way better than Kurt. I'm doing way better than Kurt Hawkins. You wanna go ahead and throw a promo like that, and Enzo wants to go ahead and brag about saying that, hey, I may look taped up and bandaged up like Frankenstein, but I guarantee y'all this, at the Royal Rumble, I'm walking in and out as Cruiserweight Champion. Now, since I look like Frankenstein, I guess that makes Cedric Alexander Dracula because he sucks. And then comes Cedric Alexander coming out, but he wasn't alone. Then you have Goldust coming out, and Goldust coming out telling Enzo Amore, telling Amore, so Enzo, what are you doing? I mean, Frankenstein. I mean, you ain't got nothing on Frankenstein. Now, if this was a movie, you would skip straight through the DVD. As for my friend Cedric Alexander, he is a box office smash. And after he defeats you at the Rumble, there's only there will be only one word to describe him, and that's champion. And as for you, Enzo, there's only one word to describe you, and then that's when Cedric stopped and saying, you know, I got this. Sorry about that, guys. I had to turn on my heater because it's getting a little chilly. Cedric told Enzo, "Hey Enzo, from your eye to your ankle, I said there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT, soft." So cruiserweight match going on. It was Johnny. I think it was Johnny Norb or something, or anyway, I'm calling him Johnny Abs or whatever. It was Johnny Abs versus Cedric Alexander. Match went on, and let me tell you something. Right during the match, when Johnny, right when he tossed Cedric Alexander over the apron, the moment Cedric Alexander's feet hit the apron, the moment his foot touched the apron, he bounced up and showing a good picture of athleticism, doing a cross body and all. But in the end, hey, he hit that lumbar chuck on Johnny, got the 1, 2, 3. And that left Cedric Alexander, I'm sorry, no, Enzo Amore quiet. That left them quiet as a mouse. Now, anyway, back to Braun Strowman again. Kurt Angle comes to his office, and hey, I don't know if you guys caught what Booker T said, but when it comes to firing Braun Strowman, next time, send a guy an email, a text message, or send him a message at his house. You do not fire someone like that on national television. I'm going to have to agree with Booker T on that one. So anyway, while Kurt Angle's in his office, seeing the damage that Braun Strowman did, he gets a message from an employee saying, Angle, I just found out that Braun Strowman is on his way to the TV producer's truck. And Kurt Angle's like, oh my God, they're worth $12 million. So here comes Braun Strowman coming into TV producer trucks, scaring everyone, telling everyone to get out of here. But so everyone went on the one side of the producer truck. Braun Strowman leaves, right, and everyone thought that Braun Strowman was gone, and the producer telling everyone to sit back down. Hey, are we still off the air? Are we still on the air? Because Braun Strowman, he could have smashed every monitor, taking Monday Night Raw off the air, but he didn't do that. And right when everyone else was sitting down in their original positions, about to resume their job, making sure Monday Night Raw was running on USA. Next thing you know, there was this tremble. Braun Strowman detached a truck. He detached a truck, and was going to do the exact same thing he did to the freaking ambulance truck while Roman Reigns was in it. He was trying to tilt it over. Then comes Kurt Angle saying, "Whoa, Braun, what are you doing? And Braun said, "You fired me. Leave me alone." He said, "Hey, I called the cops. You need to go. Right now. So Braun Strowman walks away for about 10 seconds. Then you hear Kurt Angle's phone ringing. He looks at his phone. He's like, oh man. And then next thing you know, you hear Braun Strowman. Yeah! He's coming back. Trying to second attempt to flip the truck, and shockingly doing the same thing that he did to the ambulance truck, tilting over that heavy mother sucker. Oh my goodness gracious. Tilted over. And the moment he tilted over, Kurt Angle realized that he ain't got no control over Braun Strowman, and no matter how many security you got, man, you are not gonna escort that guy out of there whatsoever. So, so after that, Braun Strowman came on out. He came on out, stand in the middle of the entrance ramp. Then he turned to his right. He sees Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Booker T. And yo, they knew that Braun Strowman was coming this way. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but Booker T, I don't know if you guys saw it. It looked like his right arm kind of pushed Michael Cole out of the way, man, because Corey Graves was out of there. And if Booker T, if he didn't push Michael Cole out of the way, I'd say Braun Strowman could have got Booker T, or probably could have got both Michael Cole and Booker T for the price of one. But he ended up getting Michael Cole. And I don't know what he's getting ready to do to him. I mean, it looked like he might have. It looked like he's about to put him through the Tyrantron like he did Kurt Hawkins. Then that's when Kurt Angle and more security came out, and Kurt Angle told Braun Strowman, let's chill out, and relax. Now, Kurt Angle told Strowman that I called out the cops because Stephanie McMahon just called me, and you are now officially rehired. And you are back in the championship match at the Royal Rumble. So that made Braun Strowman happy. And right before he was getting ready to walk in the back, why was Michael Cole crawling directly towards Braun Strowman? That caught Braun Strowman's attention, saying, "Okay, Michael Cole, you want to go ahead and crawl towards me? Okay." So he grabs Michael Cole once again, and he chugs Michael Cole out to the stage, making sure. Oh, he chugs him out the stage, chugs him. Yeah, he tosses him out, and Michael Cole lands on all the security members. So I guess every security member broke Michael Cole's fall. But guys, imagine if security wasn't there, Michael Cole would have got seriously jacked up. And speaking of jacked up, the third match that went down was it was Nia Jax versus Asuka. Now Nia Jax, she was jacking up Asuka during the whole match. Now Asuka, yeah, she did her kicks, she did her strikes, and even had Nia Jax in a joint manipulation octopus armbar. And Nia Jax showing dominant strength, doing grappling moves after grappling moves, and Asuka kept doing a few counters, then a power bomb, and Nia Jax thought it was over. So she pinned Asuka for the 1-2 that she kicked out, and then Nia was like, "What? Like what?" And then she started getting frustrated and upset. She tosses Asuka outside the ring. And she was holding on to Asuka's hair, and while Nia Jax was climbing the steps, Asuka kicks Nia Jax's left leg, her left calves, and her left leg fell through the steel steps. Yeah, so her left leg was caught between the steel steps and the ring post for like about a split second, and then the way she fell down, yeah, her left knee was hanging on the steel steps for like about a brief second or two, and the referee was still counting, right? And the referee, when he hit the count of 8, surprisingly, Nia Jax rolled back in the ring, and when she was trying to stand up, you could see Nia Jax, you could see her crying, you could see her in tears, and you could tell that her left leg was in pain. And Nia Jax tried to get up, but her left leg gave out on her, so she fell down. And the referee asked, "Can you continue?" And she said, "Yeah." But when Nia Jax got up for the second time, and she fell again, referee had to wave it off. And Asuka won due to the fact that Nia Jax couldn't continue. And then the EMTs came out, and Alexa Bliss, who started this rivalry match in the first place, she came out to check on her friend enemy or whatever. And then backstage, while Nia Jax had the ice pack, yo, I don't know if you guys heard, but Alexa Bliss what's how I was saying. I never thought he'd get hurt, and obviously I thought you would have destroyed Oscar by now. Yo, Alexa Bliss, all she wanted Nia Jax to do was take out Oscar. I don't think she really cared for Nia Jax whatsoever. But the one person who did care about Nia Jax was a certified G. Because remember, guys, during a time match of between Enzo Amore and Cedric Alexander, when Enzo got injured, Nia Jax came to Enzo's aid in the back. So Enzo, being a gentleman, decided to return the favor, and Alexa Bliss said, "No, no, 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 Enzo, you can go ahead and go. I got this." And Enzo said, "Hey, I got this too." And Nia Jax choose Enzo over Alexa Bliss, which is a good call. She turns to Bliss and says, "He got this." And Alexa Bliss shockingly just walks away because there was nothing more she can do. Then you got the what else happened afterwards? Oh, then you got the revival against some amateur wrestlers, Sharon Machine and all. But then after the celebration, they were talking about that we are not entertainers, we are professional wrestlers and students. So next week, between D-Generation X or the New Age Outlaws or Stone Cold, someone is going to confront the revival and give the students a well-deserved lesson. I mean, because they think they're all that in a bag of chips, and they call themselves students and all. I can't wait to see who the revival is going to confront. I mean, hey, anyone could show up next week at the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw. And coming to find out, Maria's going to show up, Jack is going to show up, Kelly, whoo, I cannot wait to see. Matter of fact, hold on, let me show you guys real quick. I cannot wait to see Kelly, I cannot wait. And Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool. Did I already say that? Yeah, Michelle McCool was come back. Terry Long, I believe, Goldust's ex-wife. Haven't seen her in ages. Matter of fact, Terry and Jacqueline back in the day used to be known as a pretty mean sister. So I guess it's gonna be a reunion between those two. I cannot wait to see that. But anyway, what else happened afterwards? What else happened? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Sasha Banks versus Sonya Deville. That match only lasted about 5 minutes and all because they were trying to avenge when Sasha Banks made Amy Rose tap out to the bank statement. So Sonya Deville, yeah, she's getting better and better, and I thought she was gonna make Sasha Banks tap out, but yo, when Sasha Banks was trying to do a high risk maneuver from the middle rope, she caught Sasha Banks in the middle with a kick in the rib cage, which led to the 1-2-3. Sonya Deville picks up a victory. And then during all that, Kurt Angle once again back in his office. Then you see Jason Jordan step behind him, all smiles and all that. I mean, it kind of looked like Jason Jordan was kind of laughing at him. I mean, to me, this is my opinion. It kind of looked like Jason Jordan was kind of like laughing at his father after what happened to his office and all. And of all the times, he want to go ahead and thank Kurt Angle for everything he's done, how he acknowledged him to be his son-in-law and made him Raw champion. Kurt Angle said, "You're welcome, man. I just got a lot on my mind." And then Jason Jordan want to go ahead and talk about saying, "Hey, if you're wondering, Braun Strowman no longer is not around, and if he was, I would have been all over him." Jason, no. Come on now. Why would you want to be up against someone who just flipped over a TV producer's truck? If he can do that and destroy security like that and chokeslam Kurt Hawkins to a table, yo, Jason Jordan, unless you have a big thing of chocolate cake, your butt would have been handed to you, hands down. So then Jason Jordan want to go ahead and talk about saying how Seth Rollins got pinned by Finn Balor last week during a tag team match. So Kurt Angle was like, "Okay, who do you guys want to face?" And Jason Jordan said, "No, not me. No. I think Seth Rollins needs to have singles competition just to keep himself sharp. And I suggest Seth Rollins go up against Finn Balor. Now Jason Jordan, I'll give you a thumbs up. That was a good match you made. But dude, hey, you're lucky your father approved because he had a lot of his mind still shooken up about what Braun Strowman did. Shoot, Michael Cole was shooken up after Braun Strowman tossed him, and that took him out of commentator for the remainder of the night. So Jason Jordan, man, you got lucky. But just know this, you are not the general manager. And also, during the backstage, while Seth Rollins was getting ready for his match, Seth Rollins had a talk with him again, saying, "When you put yourself out there, you're getting me involved." And Jason Jordan's like, "No problem, man. You want to go back there and castle your match with Finn Balor?" And Rollins like, "No, no, 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 no. I want you to do that because I actually have some unfinished business with Finn Balor. But just know this, you and me. Just know this, you are my partner. You are not my spokesperson. I mean, hey, I don't have a problem of what you did. I have a problem of how you did it. And you know what? If I was in Seth Rollins' boots, I would have said the same thing. I really would have." So that led on to the main event between Rollins and Balor. But first things first, another match that happened was it was Heath Slater against Matt Hardy, and that match only lasts about 4 or 5 minutes or so, and of course Heath Slater got deleted. Yeah, oh, ah. Yeah, he got deleted, and oh dang, you know what, guys, I've been home all day. I did not get a chance. I could not get a chance to turn on my baby right here. Hold on. Where is it? Where is she? Let me just, bam. Yeah, you guys can barely see it. I did not get a chance to turn on my baby today and download the last pack for WWE 2K18 that has the Rock and Roll Express, Beth Phoenix, and Matt and Jeff the Hardy Boys. I did not get a chance to do that. I will do that after this video is over with. So then came down to the main event. It was Balor and Rollins. Now that match was good. It was great, as a matter of fact. But then during the match, Finn Balor kind of had a few problems with his neck. I mean, Balor had a sling blade. Rollins had a sling blade. Oh man, oh man. It was. Yo, that match kind of reminds you how when Rollins and Balor fought for the Universal title, only Balor was the Demon King. Now Balor was regular Balor, and he would have won the match. He would have won the match and all. But then I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, Balor had a little crick in his neck, while Rollins' left knee was kind of bothering him a little bit. Match was going back and forth, and it was a pretty even up match. It was pretty even. Hold on for a second, guys. Go on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold up! Sorry about that, guys. My mom calling me saying dinner's ready. But anyway, are we still rolling on? All right, cool. Yeah, we're still recording. Anyway, the match is going on back and forth and all. Then you hear the bars music. Sheamus and Cesaro. Now they were gunning for Jason Jordan. I understand that. But right before they get their hands on Jason Jordan duck and dodge, which led the bar going up against the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and a brawl went down outside. Finn Balor did doing his high-risk maneuver, Balor maneuver, high-flying maneuver, which took out everybody except for Jason Jordan, because Jason Jordan was being a coward and all. Anyway, Finn Balor comes back in the ring, does a kick to Seth Rollins, about to go for the coup de grace. Rollins moved out of the way, but walked out of the way. Oh wait, I'm sorry guys. You know what? Before that, let's rewind back before the bar came out. Now there was a little conference. Now there was a little conspiracy when Rollins went for his frog splash and Balor got the knees up. The referee did count 1, 2, 3, but he was kind of out of position. So I don't know what Kurt Angle's gonna do about that, but we all saw at the end of the match. Now moving forward the match, Rollins caught a coup de grace. He ran to the rope. Jason Jordan trips over Finn Balor. And Finn Balor was in an awkward position. And Rollins decides to resurrect an old maneuver that was banned from the WWE, which he calls the blackout, but we all call it the curb stomp, which led to the 1, 2, 3. Rollins ends up winning the match. And while Jason Jordan was celebrating with Rollins, you see it's a replay of how the referee was out of position, and the referee did count 1, 2, 3. So Balor Show won that match. And in the end, while Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson was helping out Finn Balor, you see a mark. You see this kind of mark over Finn Balor's left eye, and I guess that's why WWE decided to ban a curb stomp, because Balor suffered some major damage and all. So I hope he'll be ready to go tonight when he teams up with Sasha Banks against Natalya and Shinsuke Nakamura. So that being said, guys, I would give Monday Night Raw an A. All thanks to Braun Strowman and tonight's main event. Now Braun Strowman, oh man, he wreaked havoc. But you know what, getting fired and rehired at the same night, man, Strowman, man, yo. Because, hey, Kurt Angle was about to make it a one-on-one match at the Royal Rumble between Lesnar and Kane without Strowman. That wouldn't have been a good look. I'm sorry, but it wouldn't. So, for my opinion, guys, I would give Monday Night Raw a solid A. And with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hit a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And you can find me on social media. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Ches the Hitman Styles. And on Twitter, you can find me as Hitman Styles 1. Even though I'm not the Phenomenal 1, that title will always belong to the Phenomenal AJ Styles. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Give a shout out and a too sweet to my moderators, who are Team Guru, Jay Rollins, and Jiraj. Give y'all a too sweet 2, bam, and a too sweet, bam, to all my 18 subscribers. We are moving on up, and I'm thinking about doing a live stream, but to be honest, guys, I kind of took some medicine. I'm kind of feeling a little out of it, cause I'm starting to feel a little under the weather, and I ain't got the time or the place to be sick. So with that being said, guys, I might do a live stream continuing on what happened. And I don't know if you guys saw what happened on my live stream, but at the end, I kind of got distracted a little bit because my bestie texted me saying that Braun Strowman got fired. And I was like 10 minutes behind on Monday Night Raw, so of course I had to rewind my DVR back at the beginning to see what happened. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Guys, tune in tonight for SmackDown Live and for the Mixed Match Challenge. Anyway, it's your boy Ches the Hitman Styles. Give y'all too sweet. God bless y'all. Peace.